Yeah.
I just don't. We don't lose chat.
Again. Come here, I need a shave. It's not my birthday yet. It's not birthday.
Getting bit.
Get my head in this.
It's not cold. It's just biting. Well, they might not get notification for this one. Oh dear.
One person did.
4 did. Evening, John. Hello,
Hey,
hello.
John.
If you're passing, John, you can bring some coffees. Evening, Amy. Evening, Stuart. Hope you're well, my lovelies. So yeah, this is our second live today, and we're being inundated with midges, so we are going to move in a minute to a better bench.
A better bench.
A better bench, because this one's doing my nutting with these flies, because they're just eating me. Where are you? You know where we are. Evening, Carol, my lovely lady.
I'll show you where we are, John. We are.
John will see it. John will know where we are.
There. That's where we are, John.
Oh, I'm glad you're well, my lovely. Oh, that's better. It's further away. Yeah, so we've come back. It's
We haven't
the first
actually.
time we've done this on YouTube.
Yep.
I know, you know where we are. We're good, thank you,
Yeah,
Stuart,
but to be
my
fair,
lovely.
from a few trees behind us, it might be difficult for him to work out where we are.
No, because I messaged him other day asking him about weather and stuff, so I think he knew. So we have been here before, but we did it on Facebook, and it must have been when we first started. Way back when we first started, weren't it, that we come here?
Yeah, I came here a couple of times.
You come here twice, I think, and then I come here third time. Evening, Rachel. Hope you're well,
But to be
my
fair,
lovely.
I was looking on.
If you want a coffee, just say. Well, if you're passing, John.
Midges. Johnny.
Evening, Johnny, my lovely.
Being bit to death.
I know, we're going to move. Let's move. I'll take history.
Ooh, you can read history.
No, I don't read.
We've noticed that.
I'm too dyslexic to read.
Hi, Amy and John.
Oh, should I hear you, John?
Not talking, just talking to Amy and John M. Look, she's off again. Anybody watched that live earlier? Look, she's gone again. Just leaves me. Yep, Johnny Kebab.
The devil's in the house.
That's what Simon calls
pass
him.
us your bag a minute.
Oh, it was the one place
John,
where the place
pass us your
used to
bag.
be. What?
Your bag.
Oh. Right, we're going for a wander around here.
So we'll tell you where we all are in a bit. Oh, I hate these. That weren't as bad as last time.
Hey, Scotty.
Evening,
Hey,
Scott.
everybody joining.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Can't help it.
She has me walking miles. She is a speed demon again, War Dog.
I have
Dr.
to be
Villain,
on
sorry.
here. I have to be. This bit's not too bad though. I think last time when we come, I think it must have been like winterish. Bloody hell.
I thought you said it weren't too bad, that bit.
Well, it wasn't.
It is now.
Oh, bored it's nest and they're all coming out. I'm moving. Because of them buggers that own it.
Hi, Rebecca.
Evening all.
You can tell me whatever you like. We're telling everyone something.
I don't know.
I don't know. War Dog says, oh, I keep calling him War. Dr. Villain says I can tell him whatever I want.
Sometimes calling his name. Oh.
Well, Matt said you can call me whatever you want, not tell me. That's he did. Duh.
This is a better spot.
Yeah, there's only big spiders here.
Isn't. Evening, Simon. Scotty, Diana,
Press it
you
again.
all right, my lovely? Stephen, hello. So yeah, so we're back to a place where we've been before. We did get quite a bit of activity last time we were here,
Put
and
no
we did
batteries
get
in
quite
anything.
a lot of references to where we was.
Yep.
Thank
Thank you, Johnny.
If you do know where we are, just remember, guys, don't pop it in chat now. Pop it in chat near end.
Yeah, security aren't here tonight.
Security. No, John might join us with a coffee in a bit, so he can be a security. Evening, Gems. I don't know if Bewitched is on, but evening to all moderators.
Has he got an SIA
Jamie.
badge?
What?
Has he got an SIA badge?
I don't know. We'll see. Evening, Nanny Lynn. I hope you're well, my lovely. We've brought you to another great location.
Full of midges.
That part where we were sat before, we finished up, the last time we was here, we finished the live sat at that bench, and I couldn't sit with my back to them trees or to nettles or whatever was behind us, because it felt like something was creeping about, didn't it, in bush?
What S word did I use?
I don't know. I didn't think you used an S word. But I could feel something behind us. And afterwards, when we spoke to, I think it was Joanne, I'm not sure if it was Vonnie, but I know I spoke to somebody else, and they said they had the exact same feeling and heard the same noises as we did. But it was really interesting, weren't it?
Yeah.
Pleasure, we are
It's
the anonymous.
His quote again. I think he's got it on his clipboard.
Dear. But yeah, so
Hey, Nanny Lynn.
it'll go down a bit darker, obviously, soon. But I think it's nice that you get to see it in light. Evening, Karen, my lovely.
That's
Don't
okay.
think notifications are going out at the minute for whatever reason, whether it's YouTube, Facebook. I think only a certain few. So if anybody can, moderators, can you share on page and on group for us, please? Muchly appreciate it. I've said hello to
Spider.
Simon.
Yes,
Where's the spider?
No, that's the S word I use.
Oh, the spider. I'm going to say, very rare you'd swear. Thank you, Nanny Lane. Evening, Angela. Hope you're well, my lovely. So do you want to start with the bit of history?
Well, I will do. But you know everyone's going to come on in a bit and go, where are you?
Where are we?
You mind not pressing your own? Is that my puppy
Got me
yours?
cup, look. That's mine.
Can I have mine, please? My throat's a bit dry.
Do you know?
Oh, just shake it up. No, we're everywhere now.
Well, anyway, it's been bobbing about 2 weeks ago. I didn't know Danny come all this our neck up once.
No. Right. I wish seated comfortably, then I shall begin. These ruins are an ancient monument to the region's industrial heritage and the site of England's worst mining tragedy. The first shaft was sunk in 1838 to ventilate a nearby colliery which had been in operation since 1824. On the 5th of March in 1847, a huge underground explosion killed 73 men and boys. The explosion led to the site being closed for a number of years. When mining started again in 1851, the site was known as Oaks Colliery. On the 12th of December 1866, the colliery suffered the worst mining disaster in English history. A series of huge underground explosions killed all but 6 of the men and boys working below ground. The official death toll was 361, but current research suggests the actual number is over 380.
Wow.
In 1890, the site was bought by local glass magnate Dan Ryland, who started sinking 2 new shafts, one below the current headgear and another 27 yards to the west, which was 18 feet in diameter. The 1838 shaft was also redeveloped. The redevelopment was a financial failure, and in 1898, Ryland was declared bankrupt. In 1899, the 2 sites were brought back together. The 20th century brought further developments and 2 major disasters in 1942, killing 13, and 1947, killing 9. Following the 1984-85 miners' strike, 1,200 men were transferred here. When this site became part of British Coal Corporation in 1987 that is, Nearly 600 men produced 700,000 tonnes of coal a year. On the 1st of March 1991, it was announced that this colliery would close with the loss of 500 jobs, and production ended on the 19th of July 1991. The whole site was cleared except for the remaining headgear and buildings to be preserved as a memorial.
Wow. That's right, sad. And actually, we've been to... Did we actually go to the cemetery where some of these were born, or was that a place where we said we was going to go?
Can't remember.
Because I'm sure somebody said in chat, the actual graveyard where a lot of these men, those that they managed to get out anyway, were
But there were two
buried.
explosions. There were one that killed the majority of the people, and then they sent a rescue party down the day after, if I remember, or a couple of days after, to see if they could get the body. And there was another explosion that killed the rescue party. And some of the rescue party are ones that had survived the original explosion.
Yeah, yeah, it was very, very tragic. But you could sense that last time, couldn't you? You get that sense, especially when you know history, when you start going round. And I know the lines on the floor that you've seen as coming up, them like tram line things, I think they were coal trolleys.
Yeah, they were mining carts.
Mining carts. So they must have dumped mining carts, because it only comes round this part. It don't go off anywhere else unless they've blocked it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, we'll have a look. But it looks like the carts come round this bit all the way from down bottom. So it's really, really interesting. 330 killed in the first, 27 were killed in the second.
Yeah, my balls will be coming out in a bit. It was
reported, yeah, but they're saying that there's possibly 300 and odd now.
380.
308.
I don't know where they get what's happened with that number. And
she's Steve, I'm 46.
She was spring Rebecca they're on about. She's a spring
Rebecca's
chicken. She was born in
chicken.
91.
Yeah, she's only a baby. I don't feel like that's what you'll get for working hard and being a full-time parent. Eh, dear. Evening, Tony. Hope you're well, my lovely Wi-Fi lady.
Wi-Fi lady.
Rebecca, evening. Where's this one going?
Just anywhere, because if I put it in my pocket, I'll set it off.
Right.
You can set it off in your pocket. I haven't put batteries in now, have I?
Yeah, he's going to put batteries in.
Because we were late. Well, we went late getting here. We got here about 10 to.
Yeah, but then we've got one of the dates was same as the one I done. It was the coal carts. I don't know. But yeah, it's interesting. And what we picked up last time, I'm hoping we pick up. I mean, last time I don't think we had thermal. Which is going to be interesting, because I'm hoping we might catch something up with the thermal this evening, just because of. But then again, even when you've been to a location and you come back to that location, it's still completely different from first time you ever went. So yeah, I mean, last time we come, there were kids playing on field over other side. So when we were trying to do EVPs and stuff, we ended up not doing them at first, did we? Had to wait forever. We will be switching over to the members area later on. So yeah, just giving you a heads up, guys, that's what we're going to be doing.
We'll
have a drink and then go for a walk round. I'll put my drink back in thing.
Have a swig on mine.
Don't want your cock.
I didn't think you would.
You got germs. Do you want to give your bag back?
Yeah, I do. I don't think they'll take a bag.
Don't you call me a bag.
Warranty's run out.
Warranty expired 6 years ago. Are we off?
We're off.
I'm not going to go fast.
I'll turn you around. You don't really need to be looking at me.
I wonder what this part were though. Whether, because you know when you go around to the side, there's them like landmarks.
Well, as far as I'm aware, there's that bit in the middle there, and that was one of the mine shafts, the entrance to the mine shaft, which I'll show you as we get round this corner.
What, where they've put them things on?
Yeah.
Oh, right, wait, yeah, it were all overgrown
Yeah.
last
So
time.
that bit there that you can see where they planted them trees and that, I do believe that
Do you want to
is.
take them up?
Yeah, I can do.
I'll try and get, hang on, before you go walking, just let me take some photos. Otherwise, I'll take you on photos.
Hurry up, because we are live.
We are live, please do not swear.
I don't even know if we've lost chat again.
If we have, we're going on Facebook. Can't be doing with chat, no chat tonight. Go on then.
John's there.
Is that John?
Yeah.
Oh, bless the baby.
So, oh no, chat's working. It's me that's broke it, I think. Yeah, you're still there. So yeah, this, don't know if it's exactly here, but somewhere around here, I think this, I was told this memorial was put where the entrance to the mine, or one of the entrances to the mine was. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see it from here, there is tracks that runs right up to here. It runs to edge of grass, like it comes up to this bit. Pussy in a box? Oh, I'm missing some at me. So we are going to start investigating in a minute. Oh. Got somebody come down to meet us. I know, she just buggers off and leaves me. I'll get like raped or something one day or something. Alright, John.
Pipping at you. Oh no, you're in big red. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I don't know. Do you want me to sort them out?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
give
take camera.
Oh look, she's just...
Do you know, I'm just chucking everything everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I do. I don't know if Lindsay, do you want any sugar?
No, I'm all right. So, John's ways. Do you want to say hello to everybody? Hang on. I've got to move camera up. There we go. There's our lovely John M.
You don't want sugar, Lindsay?
No, thank you. I'm sweet enough.
Yeah. You are, aren't you?
Well, yeah, this place is just amazing, isn't it? History on it is just...
early. I thought you might be here, but there were no cars here.
No, we didn't get here well about bang on 9 o'clock. And then it took do you know me and this I can't even work this camera. It took us John about 10 minutes to unload the car, because obviously unpacking this thing, dragging it out back at car and everything. But yeah, I can't wait for later to do laser grid. You know, on the middle bit. Have you been here before then?
No, I've not been here, but obviously I've passed it everywhere.
Yeah. Have you heard any stories, John, about this place from any?
No, not
No.
really. Being honest, no.
Do you know? John's mashing coffee that John brought us.
I'll put it in car, you're... I'll get rid of it.
I'll just tell John apart.
Yeah. So, what we're gonna do? Got a nice cup of coffee. Can't believe John's called in for coffee for us, bless him. We have got there was actually an accident here a bit back. So we're only here to do the mining. So if anybody does pick up anything else, you're gonna have to shut it down and take it elsewhere, because obviously it's, you know why we wouldn't do that, but yeah, it's
Oh, that's good.
yeah. So if anybody round Sheffield, Rotherham and Barnsley want to access airport runs, John's your man.
I am.
Holiday runs. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I've got mine on dash.
Go and get it and have a walk round.
No, it's right. I need to get back to work
Do
shortly.
you?
Anyway, yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Well, if you're passing later, You have to stop later.
I'm working well about midnight. Right?
Mm. Yeah.
But I just thought I'd pop in and say hello to John. I've met you before, obviously.
Yeah, because you were in
Now we're in One Mile
Wunwell.
Woods.
Yeah, because we had that strange person pull up in that car, didn't we?
I think he wanted a weed, didn't he?
He didn't get out and go for one because there were 2 cars. But then, do you know when he left and
Yeah.
you left, he come back.
Did he?
Yeah, he come back and pulled up behind me. I'm like, I'm locking doors and windows and lock. You never know who's lurking about these days. Lindsay, if you have some as we did, I understand. Yeah. Evening, Darren. Welcome to chat. We are going to be starting in a minute. We'll just stop for a coffee. But yeah, we're going to, I'll turn you round to Mill, mine. They know what I mean. I'm pulling some rape faces on this.
Pit were at the other side, though.
Yeah.
All right.
This was just shaft, weren't it?
Yeah.
So mine, to the actual mines
some
that went
buildings are
down.
still there. You know, some of them old red brick ones.
Yeah.
Hey, you might have to have a walk up there
Well,
on your own in a
all
bit.
behind these trees where we old muckstacks used to be.
Old slag heaps and that.
You might have to have a walk across.
I think all
There's
them
a-
buildings.
There's a YouTube video what Brian Glover did on YouTube, and it shows you back in 70s and 80s, I think.
Oh,
You
wow.
can see all muckstack there.
Yeah.
Some of them buildings John's on about, I think they're in use. The other companies.
Yeah, they
in
are,
there.
yeah.
Oh, right, I see. There is, yeah, other companies are using them now. That's a shame.
Anyway, I shall love you. and
All
leave
right
you.
then, my
Okay,
lovely.
it's lovely to
Yeah.
meet you.
Yeah, likewise, John.
Yes.
We'll see you again, mate.
Yeah,
soon.
next time I see you, hopefully this corona rubbish has gone and I can give you a cuddle.
See you later.
See you later, buddy.
Later.
That was really nice. Look, I have coffee. Woohoo.
That's a nice cup of coffee.
It is.
Oh, yeah, I took his stickers off. He might collect them.
We'll save him in.
We'll save them. John, if you're watching, we're saving your stickers.
I don't think he's watching at the minute. He's just got back in car.
Yeah, but if you like, might have left his phone on dash.
He is, Diana. He's a lovely man, John.
Yeah, he's
lovely
going to
man.
come out with us.
Yeah, he's going to come out with us one time.
But
But obviously,
finding time because he's...
he's been out. Obviously he's a taxi driver, and we all this with coronavirus, he's not been able to work very much. So, like he said, he's just got his new car, a new taxi. So he's got to earn some money.
So what we'll do is we'll try some under here and then we'll walk back round and try.
Yeah, it's
some
not a very
stuff
big
on that
site,
bit.
this.
It's not big. Well,
I
that
know.
one where we went today weren't, but do you know what? We were getting stuff
Yeah.
left, right, and centre today.
Oh, everyone out here having a good investigation.
Don't think notifications are working properly.
Notifications or chat?
Chat were working.
Oh. Wow, looks like somebody's had a go at getting in here. Right. Yeah. Oh, it's not. It's just it's a bit of sponge that's hanging out. What's it like a metal bar? But somebody tried to pry it open.
Right. Do you want to put your doodahs all there?
You know, us. Karen's just put some names in.
Karen, keep them names a sec and remind us in a bit because we're just going to start setting up. I know Karen said earlier she was sensing an Edward.
Do you know? I think we got. I'm sure we had Edward.
I'm
last
sure
time.
we had
And I'm
Edward
sure
last
Edward's
time.
something to we want at mine owners, but I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong with that.
If Scotty, if you wouldn't mind,
I did
just,
send you a link.
did you?
Yeah, the other day when I was doing history, and it released all the bits about every man that died in that disaster.
Ah, I'll see if I can send it over and put it in mod chat. So we are going to. I've left my Ren Bear at home. John was just bothered about his stuff. Do you know what else is nice? Shredders with hot chocolate. Gemma, you revolting lady. Exploring with T and G.
Yeah,
I'm okay. Cheers. Yeah, but John, if you're watching, thank you so much, my lovely, and right looking forward to you coming out one night with us. Can we see them flash? You're gonna have to. Oh yeah, you can just see. Can you put them in a darker corner?
no, because it's not any darker anyway.
Yeah, but they might show up more on them mud things.
They'll roll down them.
Oh, okay.
The balls. The
Oh,
balls.
your flashy balls. I know. Get them balls out.
What are you doing with spirit box?
It's in my pocket, though. I mean, it's a shame graffiti's on here. I wouldn't mind graffiti if it,
Like that at Fear Factory.
yeah, you know, like
Haunted
Fear
Mine.
Factory, or if they'd done something to tribute to miners instead of just
It'd be nice if they got
like
these
writing
little
the names
videos
on
to
it.
come and do something nice here.
Yeah, because it's such a it just needs remembering. So don't forget, when we do, what I might try and do is when we do Vortex, depending which way wind's blowing, we're going to have to take a screenshot of that wall so we can see where everything is in Vortex and none, and it gets miscrewed as something.
So I presume you want it on that quiet one.
John's put it on quiet mode for now. Tom? Ooh, sugar me timbers. That's better. I can hold it there. I need you to tell me that though while I get me cig a minute.
Good evening, spirits. We've come here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
We're not here to disrespect you.
I thought I heard Tom coming out. Is there a Tom here with us? Evening, Paul. Don't forget, guys, pop what you hear in chat. Tom, what's the relevance for you being here? Can you try and tell me your surname? Evening, Rhoda.
Tom, did you work at the mine?
Hey, Joley. We've put a couple of objects on the floor over there.
I'll show you how they work. You go close to, you go close to this black box and just scrape the area. There you go, you slide up, makes a noise. You blow, just try and move them. They flash. That's it. None of them will hurt you, they just need a slight bit of your energy.
Sure.
Could you do that for me, please? Can you make one of the
Evening,
balls flash?
John.
Can you make one of the balls flash for me, please?
Coffees are lovely, thank you. Evening, Paul. If you just said sure, then.
You can use that device that's just sat there that's making a noise. Not Lindsay, that speaker. You can talk through that. Just try and speak to us.
Last time we come here, we didn't have the quantum box. So I'm really looking forward to trying
And we've got
quantum
some new
box
apps to
later.
try tonight.
Yeah.
We were talking about a guy called Brian Holloway the other day. Now, we're not 100% sure. I've never worked with any of his apps before, but we've downloaded a couple of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to try those in a bit.
Can you tell me what year this mine closed? If the energy can step forward, can you tell me what year this mine closed, please? Is anybody hearing what's coming through, or is it too quiet?
The one thing I'm going to do is put the other spirit box on.
No, I'm just want to see if if anybody's hearing what's coming through.
Because SB7 is a quiet spirit box anyway.
No, I know.
I need to get that other one built, really.
Let me know in chat, guys, if you can hear, because there's voices coming through, but I'm not hearing them clear enough. Are you guys hearing them clear? Only static. me see if I can move you a bit closer. See if that makes a difference.
Can you try it on the spirit box? I know you've got the static sound on it, but
Yeah. Can hear voices, but not very clear. Yeah, that's what. Have you got the? Yes, exploring with T and G. We have got necrophonic.
Dead Wave,
Dead Wave.
Echovox,
Echovox.
Wiccan,
Wiccan.
Paravoice, Paratech. You've got about
Quantum.
10 apps. Quantum Box, Afterlife Box.
Got quite a few. Evening, John P. Hope you're well. Yeah, we've got quite a bag full of stuff. But we do like necrophonics and Dead Wave. But we seem to try and start with spirit box first, and see what we get with spirit boxes. Do you want to put Ariel down and see if it works any better with Ariel down? It's the energies that were trying to communicate with us before. Can you step forward? Oh yeah, Vortex. Can you step forward, please? And
Robert.
pardon?
There's a good Robert.
Oh, have you bought Robot? Oh, I'd put Robot down. If you can step forward for us and tell me your name. Morning, Meryl.
Volume's on side, kind of.
Yeah.
Like it.
Edward? Edward, are you here? Yeah, Exploring Tea. Can't knock necrophonics. You get some amazing stuff coming through that.
I've got some devices on the floor. Just try and interact with and use. Just let us know that you're here.
John's just doing that, so we can see whether they'll trigger balls off with John walking about. How many energies are here with myself and John?
How many of you are still at this mine?
Who was giggling? Some of our family members heard you giggling. And you can see no Ariel on this one. We've put Ariel down to try and stop it interfering.
Try and stop.
Yeah. Edward and Sammy. Edward, if you're here, could you just trigger one of those objects on the floor for me? Could you trigger the left one? And Sammy, could you trigger the right one for me if any one of you is here with us and you want to step forward?
What about your one?
Any?
Yeah, but then you don't know which one.
Well, it'd be my left, wouldn't it? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So they're facing us, and if it's their left.
Evening, Patricia. Can we try Paratech? Yeah. Only because this afternoon we've
got a new one actually.
We've done a video, not a video. We did a live this afternoon, and the Paratech was picking up relevant names to the place. You can do.
Paravoice.
To the place where we was at this afternoon, which was Sutton Scarsdale Hall. So, right, we're going to do... Has anybody else tried this Paravoice before?
Paravoice 2.
It's a bit like Paratech, I think.
It's very like Paratech.
Evening, Yvonne.
I'm just waiting for it to boot up for.
Yeah, it were, yeah, Danny Lynn and Vonnet, I loved this afternoon. And I enjoyed Sophia coming out as well. I thought that were really... 6 Edwards died in the explosion, so really we need to get a surname then for these Edwards. Fell another team member are going out tonight.
Now I've got a different device. This device you can
Evening,
manipulate.
Raven. Morning, Raven. Afternoon, Raven. Sorry.
Manipulate the sensors on this device to give out words. It's a voice generator. This is this one.
Can you say something relevant about this mine? Try and get it on camera.
Can you give us some relevant information about the mine or your name? Can you tell us your name?
And bear, hopefully get some. Don't mind anybody joining us, but if you're going to plug your own channels, do it at End at Live for us, just because it's just courtesy.
6.
6, is that how many?
Now, do you
images?
know, that's funny, because Scotty said there were 6 Edwards. I'm not saying it's relevant.
You have.
You have
But,
said it's relevant.
yeah, but just because Scotty said 6, so that's quite...
What's 6 relevant to? Can you tell me what 6 is relevant to?
We're at, we do send here at End, Exploring with Tea. We do tell you where we are near at End.
I've already get name out actually.
Oh, have we?
On history I have, yeah.
Oh, well, we might as well say that, aren't we?
We're at Oaks Colliery.
Oaks Colliery. John already said it on history, so it don't matter. But yeah, we're at Oaks Colliery. If we said it on history, we wait while End.
Scanning start.
I'm going to put Paratech on.
Okay.
Not that I don't like.
Check loaded. Started scanning.
Not that I don't like that
Yeah.
one.
Emulate.
Emulate. Right, Spirit. And now I've got this device on. You'll have seen this one before. I've been here and used this device before. Can you remember how it works? Not very talkative tonight.
Money.
What did this place used to produce?
What, Rebecca, the other app we put on?
Yeah,
It's a
it
bit
does.
like Paratech.
Rest.
Rest? Are you now wanting to rest? Can't you rest?
Law.
Gobbledygook. What kind of accidents happened here? No worries, Raven, my lovely lady. Relics. It's not bad, Tony, as long as it's just giving it time, I think. Do you want to hold this? And I will,
What?
I'll swap you.
For what?
Well, I'll have my coffee.
Well,
Oh.
just give me a minute.
If there's a... Last time me and John was here, we was communicating with a gentleman called Edward. If Edward's here and can come forward and speak to us, could you give us your surname, Edward?
She said Jayden. But Jayden comes out of it quite a lot, I think. I know Jacob does.
Hey, Cupcakes. Hey, Andy.
Lamp. You're talking about the miner's lamps that you used to wear?
Will we be able to see them later on when it goes darker? Can you show us a
When-
miner's light?
So I'm thinking it were Kyle. I thought Kyle found a miner's lamp here. Where it was out.
Itself.
Yeah. Money, rest and law are relevant to inquiry of the disaster. Wow, Nanny Lynn. So they are relevant.
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
This is why we're so glad we've got you lot in our chat. Who's sleeping?
Deep.
Deep. Mine would be deep, wouldn't it? So they'd be
So
sleeping.
the men and children that were trapped in this mining disaster that happened here, 8, are they sleeping underneath? Are they still underneath this ground?
Nation. Not relevant, Spirit.
Is that what you say about people in mines that have lost their lives down in mines that they're sleeping?
Matter.
Does it matter to you?
We know there were children down the mines. What were the children's jobs? What did the children have to do? We'll try it with chap in a minute, Tony.
It's Wiccan, not Witch.
Oh, wicked.
Couldn't get Witch one today.
Can you tell me what they called the
Gage.
children that went down the mines?
Can you remember? Joanne told you, didn't she, when we were at that
Yeah.
tunnel?
What's just peaked?
It's this.
Oh.
You put it near.
December.
December's relevant.
Yeah, it shut down in December.
Mining accident happened in December, didn't it?
Oh, it did, yeah. Mine accident happened in December, sorry, yeah.
Us.
Yeah.
Would you like it, should it?
Yeah.
Us. What happened? You talking about yourselves? What happened in December?
Evening, Bewitched.
What happened to you?
Bear.
Can you tell me what number in December that the accident happened here at this mine?
Gun.
Gun.
Is that what it sounded like in the mines? A gun going off, an explosion? How did the accident start?
12. What date in December did the worst mining accident in England happen here? Not relevant. Definitely not relevant.
No, Tony, it's all bolted up. You can't actually get in it anywhere. But at night time, when you're in here, you can actually hear footsteps above you. I don't know if I can turn camera to go above.
React.
It's me.
You want to react to what? Or you're going to react?
I don't know if you can see that above. It's like wooden flooring, but apparently you can hear people walking above or making noises.
Come on, Spirit. We are going to turn this device off and use another one in a minute.
Well, do you want to go for a little walk and try devices further up?
This.
This.
And then come back and we'll do vortex under here when it gets a bit darker.
Yeah.
That was my coffee cup that made that whiny noise before anybody says, what was that noise? Evening, Joanne.
It's just a deal when you said I went for a walk around and then come back to do vortex.
So it's a deal. It is a shame you can't get in. I mean, some kids have tried to break in. But to no avail. And to be honest, I don't know what they'd find even if they did break in, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't know what's left inside.
Which way we go? We're going to
I
go
don't know.
round. Go
Okay.
round.
We can walk up
Oh,
there around
walk
and
round
come.
that way then, can't we? Because he don't take you on the path this way.
Share.
Share. Wants to share your coffee.
Oh, is it shut up? Rabbits are running all over.
Rabbits.
Danger building, do not enter. No liabilities
See?
accepted.
What's through the hole in the wall next to the carrot? Just wait a minute. Wait there. It's not very often you say that sentence, really, is it? Oh, I see what you're... Nothing. I don't think the hole doesn't go all the way through. I will try and turn the light on. I don't think that goes through. No, don't go all the way through.
Void. Hair.
Hair.
I've left my torch in the car.
Matter.
Alright, I've got mine. You can have mine. Could be Tony.
Oster.
Yeah, well, you can check it and then. Torch of Justice.
Torch of Justice, that's all I need it for.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to say this camera's all over. That one's broke.
Yeah.
It's hanging off.
They all are. I think they've damaged all cameras, to be honest.
Device. I don't know, I missed that one, Ghostly. I was talking and look at them cameras. It could have said nutter. It has said nutter before.
Feed.
Feed.
I wonder if that were like in a doorway entrance or like
I don't know. Been a doorway entrance, I presume, at some point.
I wish we could have got to them other buildings though, them wooden buildings. Not wooden, them other buildings that are a part of this.
Scratch.
Scratch.
Pardon me.
Ooh. Yeah, somebody's... Oh, that one's not broke. I don't know if they work or
I
not,
think
though.
they've caged them, haven't they?
Yeah.
They might work.
Well, I don't know if you can see.
Did that bit of the door that tried to get in?
No, I thought they had, but it's just like a
Oh,
bit
no,
of sponge hanging down. I thought it was like a bar or a bit of metal where they'd try to prise that up and look, but it's just a bit of...
Bit of wood.
Yeah,
I think they have, you know.
can't. It's just brick behind that.
Oh, they might all be bricked up.
Devil. It's a devil.
No.
Where are we going now then?
I don't know. Do you want to go back up to that,
Yeah, we can do.
that middle bit?
Evening, everybody. Join in. Andrew and Helena.
That's an archway there, look, that's got bricked up. You can see archway going
Yeah.
round.
Green.
The big arch on that one that's been picked up. Presume that's where the tracks come down here on the side.
I bet tracks
parts.
come down that side, look.
They did, yeah.
All
So
the way
far,
down to that bit.
yeah. And they've gone into
Yeah, and they've like paved over where they used to go.
darkness.
Do you think midges will still be biting at this time of night?
No idea, darling. I wouldn't. It is more creepy. It's more creepy at night, yeah. I'll tell you if it's. I can't remember last time whether I thought it was creepy or not when it went dark.
It was, that bit was creepy.
There.
That bit was creepy up there. Where I sat and I felt funny. And then we had to move because I didn't like the bikes at trees. That bit was quite...
Where are we going now then?
Noted.
I'm going to turn this off.
well, I
'cause-
don't know. We can
Scanning
either go and sit on bench and try and put stuff down on grass, or we can go right up the other side.
We'll go up the other side then.
I'm going to go round that way though, because it's easier than that way.
Okay.
And hornet's nests aren't this way.
It is. It's going dark now. The memorial bit was weird for us in pitch black.
It's what?
Joanne's saying the memorial bit was weird for us in pitch black.
That middle bit there.
The middle bit, that bit, or the where the headgear is, Joe. Can't really see that now.
Put your light on.
I don't think light will get light that up anyway. Yeah. Lindsay just lets me walking around all night.
I don't really want to take the bed up here, but I mean we can do, because I can.
It's okay, I don't, there's a lot of potholes and that.
I know, unless you. Is that your bag? Unless when we come back, I'll stop on this packet while you go up.
It's fine.
Because I'm not far from you, am I?
Where the wicker fencing in a circle, yeah. That bit there.
They've cut all that back though, haven't they?
That bit. See, I know I should do really, shouldn't I? Should get an ETA. Matching scooters. Oh no. Brave, she's going off and leaving me. We're going to sit on this bench, put some gear down on the floor. You want me to put camera on here?
Yeah, you can do. And then I'm going to put one at Bowls.
Well, I'll do it, but you're going to have to sort camera out.
Put EMF on track.
EMF, what? REM pod?
REM pod, sorry, not EMF. Because then if they're pushing cart round, it might...
You might squash it. REM pod?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You see it here?
Yeah. I'd put it in middle.
Put one of my balls there. Is that on camera?
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah.
Put some devices down for you to try and interact with, try and move.
Evening, Morwenna. Crashes into things, I mean. Saw one of those scooters the other day. You stood. You stood. And was a oh, wow. I'd have one of them.
Can you tell me? Can you show me by lighting one of those balls up? Whether
Can
you
we
actually...
have the Quantrum on?
Yeah. Not even got all the equipment set up yet.
I know. Just setting equipment up. If you're still pushing the coal trolleys or the buggies or whatever they were called, if you're still pushing them round, as you're pushing it round, you can make that alarm go off that's in the middle of the track there. And also with the vibrations, you'll be able to trigger the balls as well.
You see the green screen on that?
Yeah. Balls are out again. You can see me.
4 devices out there now. 2 balls, the black box and the one with the green light on it. All just either light up, change colour or flash. One of them makes a noise. Just lets us know.
Not bad blood, Selena. She's one of the annoying types. My niece gave her my number. Now she's texting. Where am I? Well, you should reply, Johnny. Reply to her, then she might stop tormenting you. So we are setting up now the, go on,
What you asked me to put on.
quantum box. And I'm hoping the quantum box picks some really good stuff. If there's any energies here,
I've not got it on yet.
I know. Can you try and trigger one of those objects on the floor? If you go near that green light, the green light will turn to red. The ball's on the floor. And if there's any children here, we give you permission to go and play with these. They won't hurt you. Oh, it's Chelsea. Oh, sorry, Chelsea, I called you. See me. I apologise. Or there's some blue lights, and if you can go near them blue lights, you will be able to make a sound on that box. Locked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just a minute while you're doing that.
What are you putting on?
Well, it don't matter. I'm just going to shove out on while you're just sorting
You need
that
speaker
out.
on it, that's all I'm saying. So you need to put speaker in.
I don't. I can hold it close.
So I put turn Bluetooth off.
Put necrophonics on then while you're sorting that.
Or do you want some of them new ones on? No. It'd be loud now.
What was John knocking? Were you making a knocking? Oh, I think it was his tablet. Oh my God, that's loud.
I did tell you 3 times it wouldn't be loud. I turned volume up.
Good evening to the spirit energies that are here. We're just here to communicate with you and find out what happened during the explosion or the disasters that went off here. Can you tell me how many disasters actually hit this mine? Could you tell me how many mine disasters happened here in this mine? You were hurt? What was the youngest child to die here? Or the youngest child hurt in the mine? Dead. How long did you work at this mine for? See, the thing is with necrophonics and all other apps, it sometimes takes like a delay for answers to come through. Was you one of the miners that got trapped down in the mine? If you were one of the miners that got trapped down in the mine, if you've got the energy, can you just set one of those objects off on the floor for me, please? It is getting dark now, right, Tony?
It always looks lighter on screen than what it is.
It does. It's because your camera's a good, decent camera on this one. What's the name of this colliery that we're at? Can you tell me the name?
I thought that Bewitched. It sounded like somebody choking or coughing, like they been come up from mine.
Is that what it felt like when you were down in that mine? The choking and the coughing? Who was the foreman? Who was the foreman of the mine?
How many miners died in the explosion? It was the worst mining disaster in England that happened here on the 12th of December. Right, I'm going to turn that on off because I've got quantum box on now that you wanted on. I'm going to put quantum box on. It's weird because computer, wait, it's Windows tablet, just froze, totally froze. Nothing to work, it won't even turn on or off. End up having to reboot it by like resetting it.
Can you tell me the name of this mining colliery?
My name's John and this is Lindsay. Can you tell us your name?
Thought it had Harold. Or might not have.
Why we're here?
If you vape, just because if anybody catches any mist, we need to know that it's Edward.
Again. Edward, are you still here?
Edward, what were your job here? Looking for that name, that list of names you sent
I
me.
might not have sent it you then.
Yes.
I might not have sent it. If you give me a phone, I'll find it.
Edward again. Edward, can you tell me what your surname is, please? Edward, can you try and tell me your surname?
The following is
Is there any spirit energies here with us that could have got the energy to set one of those devices off on the floor? I promise you they won't hurt you. They're just here so we can know that we're communicating okay with you. Think about us. I think a lot of people think about you. And I know a lot of people do visit your graves. If you need help, we need you to trigger one of those devices, and we also need to know how we can help you. Scotty's got a list of 383. That might be it, Scott's.
It was a link that took you to it.
Her death.
Whose death? Whose death are we talking about? It gave you that list of names, and it gave a bit of information about them. I think it was like date of died.
Do you know what our names are? Can you say one of our names?
Nonsense. What's nonsense?
Leave Edward alone. That would clear. Do you not want us to talk to Edward? Why don't you want us to talk to Edward?
Undergirl.
Does Edward feel guilty for what happened in the mine? For not being able to save those people? Edward, it wasn't your fault. To all the energies that were here that tried to help those that were trapped underground, it wasn't any of your faults.
Do you know who was to blame?
That you are.
All dead underground.
Who was to blame for the accident? For the explosion? Was it a lack of safety equipment, a lack of money that had been spent on your safety? No, personally, it was nobody's fault. Was it because you didn't have the right safety equipment?
Can you tell me the age of the youngest child that passed away in the mine? Or can you tell me some of the ages of the children who worked in the mine? Freedom. You know you're free to move on, don't you? You're not trapped here. You can leave this place.
The device I put down now?
Why?
Too young. You're not working. Can you see that? Can you see that robot on the floor that John's messing with?
Can you turn it? Just by walking past it. Can you turn the robot like I've just done?
The only thing that's keeping you here is yourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, yourselves.
But you can leave this place and you can come back and visit if you want to. But you don't have to stay underground anymore. Your spirits, your energy is now free.
Can you walk past the robot? I'm just going to see how close you have to be to it. You know, because we met the other day.
Yeah. We're doing a test to see how close you've got. That's how close. So you could see how close.
Look, look there. Nothing.
Yeah. So you've got to be close to it. He's put in there, man said. I know a lot of people lost fathers, brothers, uncles, sons down this mine. And I could never understand what it would be like to have worked down a mine, to have that choking feeling.
My family used to work down the mine.
Mine
Not
did
here.
too. Mine worked at Orgreave.
My granddad worked in the pit in Castleford.
Edward, can you tell me your surname, please? I think we'll make a move in a minute and go back down now. It's got darker.
The young ones were called tool nippers.
That were it, Joanne. What were the children in the mine called? What did you used to call them?
Say,
Weren't they canaries as well, or were they birds? Birds. Weren't it, if a canary died, that meant that's why they put birds down?
Do with gas.
Yeah, I saw it go a bit pixelated, but I don't know whether now, because it's dark, the camera's trying to focus on that distance.
Sir, you have neighbors.
If there's any children here, can you just walk past that robot for me?
It's a toy just for you to play with.
If you walk past it, it'll just turn to where you are. Yeah, that's what they were used for. Thank you. Did you used to use the canaries? Did you used to use the canaries down in the mine?
I don't know what year this is. Be careful because that speaker rested on that mine.
Oh. I know,
What year did you use the canaries till? What years did they stop using them? Maybe 7 asleep.
Stay.
Stay? You want us to stay? We're not leaving yet.
Do any of the energies here feel that they can't leave because they died after the explosion and you felt guilty because you couldn't get your friends and colleagues out? William, are you here?
Very cheeky, croaky voice of a child.
We're going to go back over to inside the entrance bit of the mine where it said that we can hear your footsteps walking across. Can you try and communicate with us better over there? Are the energies stronger? Christmas, well, do you know, Christmas really, I think it was 16th of December, 12th of December, when explosion happened in the mine. So Christmas would have been relevant, I think. Can you try and make a noise? That's me banging. Walk behind him. I just want to see if you walk behind him.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's non-gesture in front you have to do.
All right.
Come towards you.
I'll put your bag back on you and then you can you carry that? Because I love this quantum box. I think quantum box absolutely fantastic. Collateral? Well, do you feel like you were collateral? It doesn't.
I might have turned the light on a bit now.
Yeah. Welsh. What would Welsh have to do with this place?
I don't know, there might have been some Welsh working here.
I know men got drafted in, didn't they, from other pits? Politics.
Can you tell me, we're walking towards one of the mine shafts now?
Too young.
Too young.
What, the children that were too young in the mine?
a circle here in the middle of the grass. Do you know what that's for?
That's too golden way.
Do you know what they put it there for?
What was the year of the explosion?
I want to speak to the foreman of the site. I want to know what happened.
Hold that a minute.
Gonna try and do turn light. It's supposed to be red that stops bugs from coming near you. My name's Lindsay and I want to speak to the foreman of the mine who was in charge when the first disaster struck. I want to know your name.
Sorry, guys.
I want you to tell me what happened and why the explosion happened.
No, we've got a red light now.
Is there anybody following us?
Can you tell us what part of the mine we're walking towards now? What it was called? Hey, mate. We sleep here. You're sleeping endless, don't go that way.
I didn't realise till I were on it.
You've got a curb to go down the other side for a start.
However.
Yep. That's round there you want to go.
Yeah.
Look, that curb there you'd have to get down. Let me work. Are you wanting to work?
Vapid.
What did they call that building that we're walking towards? What was it called?
You know, I thought I could feel something dragging on the floor.
What is it? I should say this, but one of the spirits just said.
God, look how close that plane is.
Oh yeah. Look, see the plane? Could be a plane, could be a UFO. That's Lindsay's vape. Harry? Is Harry one of the miners? Looks like Thomas the Tank Engine we all smoke, wouldn't she? It could be Vonnie.
God, I'm just going to take a picture of
Right, away.
that one.
Could be a bug, Yolanda, I don't know. I didn't see it. Oh, maybe.
Go on, you'll be walking. Don't wait for me.
You've got all bagging equipment.
Who's angry?
Victor. Is that a light? Oh, that's my light. I could see a light. I thought I could see a light around that, you know, in that corner. And it's not. It's my light reflecting off something. Are you happy with red light, or do you want a different coloured light?
I'm happy with red if everybody else is. Is everybody happy with red light? Yeah? That were a bug that flew across. I love the red light. It's the same light I have. I think it's similar to yours, Jamie. Is it exactly the same?
Right, I'm going to put this black box back out.
The last time we was here, there was a gentleman here that wasn't happy because he couldn't save his friends. If that gentleman's still here, we've put some objects on the floor. If you could try and light one of those up, and put that green thing out as well.
What? There's a grid.
No, well, no, that green. Or you could try laser grid on back
I
wall.
don't know what green thing you're on about.
What turns to red?
Oh. EMF meter.
Yeah, or thermal. The red light is good. We just find it hard on some places for screenshots, especially if it's really dark. No worries. I'll change it. I'll get John to change it in a minute. It's been said that you can hear footsteps above us. Are you going to let us hear your footsteps in a bit? If you need help, we need you to light some of those objects up on the floor. If the children are here, we give you permission. Is there any wives or family members here that are waiting for their loved ones because they're trapped underneath the ground?
Let's try one of them new apps.
Yeah, because we did hear.
We can go back to Quantum Box.
We did hear that the wives all gathered along with other family members. You can speak into the microphone. We're trapped. Amy's put time for purple light. Sounded like sketchy wheels, tracks. Somebody walking up. I've just heard footsteps. I thought I heard footsteps. I heard that, what you're doing. Oh my God, I've literally just heard footsteps and it sounds like your shoes are making now at the side of me. Not sure if I'm keen on this app, but we will try it out. Did the family members of those trapped in the mine rush over here? To help? I heard footsteps. John just walked about, but before when John was walking about, he'd walk that way past camera. But before he walked, it were outside of me that I could hear footsteps. If I've just heard your footsteps, can you walk towards those objects on the floor? And set one of them off. If you can go near the green light and it'll just turn to red. You can go near the blue lights and it'll just light them all up and let an alarm sound off. This one's the ghost box. That last one were the witches. Or there's two balls on the floor that you can try and move. How many people gathered here? Might have been a Brian Holiday one, that one, were it? Yeah. This one is also. We know there were 3 mine explosions here, or 3 accidents. How many people in total died with all the explosions? That's a bug. Sounds like men chanting. It does, Tony. Want to try and do vortex? I need to sort this. I don't know how to turn this light over.
No.
Oh, look, we've got it going multicolours.
No, you're gonna. If anybody's sensitive to light.
Oh, sorry, guys. Cover your eyes if you're sensitive to light. It flashes. We have a disco going off.
That's on white now.
Yeah, can you dim it a little bit?
That's
That's
at
better.
40%. But to turn it off, it's just that top button.
Yeah.
You just press and hold that top button, and it turns it off.
Okay.
Press it, and again, it'll come on, and it comes
Yeah.
back on to 40.
Yeah, because we don't want them going off. Put balls in other corner. I have to, if anybody wants to take a screenshot of that back wall when John moves away, I've took one, but if anybody else wants to take one, just in case you catch something on the vortex, and we can explain it by the graffiti on the back, which would be really, really good, because then when we're checking, if we do catch anything, then we know. Will do, Amy. We ordered ours off Amazon, but you can order it from China. China. Thomas? Thomas, are you here with us? Thomas, can you tell me how old you are? Thomas, was you the gentleman that we were talking to before? The last time we came here? That were a moth. If you was the gentleman that we were talking to last time, there's still some objects on the floor that you can trigger. We've put some in the corners because I know you like to stand in the corner.
Give me that, show me 6 foot.
Yeah. We're going to put the grid on after this. What we're going to do is we're going to put a green light on, and what's going to happen is there's going to be like a fog of some sort, some smoke that goes in through the green light.
Won't hurt you, it's like, not like smoke from the fire.
It won't hurt you, but all we ask is if you can come and stand within the smoke, within this green light, we will be able to see you. If you can do that. Pardon?
You see which way the wind's blowing?
That should be all right there, I think.
Get the lights off there.
Top one.
Yeah, press all there. Oh, where's Jayne?
Just
Can you come and stand within this green light? Can you come and stand in this mist?
What?
Hang on, he's knocked it off. I'm trying to think. Hang on, I can't move because. Can you try and set it up in like it so it's pointing in corner? Because I'm just thinking that might show a better one. No, that. Oh yeah. You ready?
Yeah. No.
Can you go and stand in that mist? We'll be able to see you if you can step forward, come into the green light. Can you show me what it was like? What kind of clothing that you had to wear when you worked down the mines? Can you stand and show me? Can you show me what a miner had to wear? Or if you was one at gaffers or one at foreman? What clothes did you have to wear? If you're one of the wives that come to wait for news of one of your loved ones or your family members that were trapped down that mine, can you show yourself? The mist won't hurt you. That's good. All you need to do is just stand in that corner for me. Tom, if you're here, if you can stand in that corner. One of the children are here. Yeah, you said green light. Can you go and see that green light? You go and stand in that mist.
Nope.
Do always tell me to shush. Thomas, Liam, or Sam? Can you step into that light? Edward? We know you're here, Edward. I heard fire something then. It's not a fire. Them two lights that are lighting up, that's reflection, I think, from the camera. If you need help, I need you to tell me how we can help you. That's it, Doug.
So right straight away. Just press the laptop button again.
Were the managers, were the owners of the mine at fault? That's all that device does. Pull it back and put laser grid on that back wall. Pull it back and we'll put laser grid on that back wall. No, that laser grid, if you put it in front, leave all them there. Right, guys, we're going to be going over onto our members area. Let me see if I can turn camera around, if you can see me. Don't think you'd be, you can just. It's all right, lighting's pretty good here. So we are going to call it here, but we're not ending our investigation. We are going to be going over onto our members page. It's 99p for the month. So if you'd like to join us over there, there's a join button on YouTube. But if you're on an iPhone, you need to do it through your computer, and then it'll automatically let you on your phone. So look out on YouTube in the community section for the link to the live on the members. We are going to be about 5 minutes just setting it all up. So we hope to see you across there. So thank you for this evening. Thank you for joining us. I love this place. I really do. But yeah, let's see what else we can get. So take care, everybody. And for those going across, we shall see you soon.
Here for a while because there was an accident.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons we hadn't been here for a while, is because there was an accident. Somebody did get, unfortunately, lost their life on road. But yes, so thank you very much, and we shall see you on members. See you soon. Mwah. Loves ya. Bye.